Jawaid, the reviewer have commented on your paper. They indicated that it is not acceptable for publication in its present form. What he write? He said, he don't say not publishable, he said not acceptable for publication in its present form. However, if you feel that you are suitably addressed the reviewer comment included below, I invite you to revise and resubmit your manuscript before July 19, 2014. So they generally give the time. When they email to you, generally they give time. It depends upon the journal. This journal, like, they give us the I think 1 month or 2 months. I think I get in the May. So they give 2 months to you. But some of the journal they give you 4 months, 5 months. It depends upon that. And sometimes you also possible to email them. I am unable to complete on 19 July. Is it possible? Please extend for 1 month. I am busy or something. So they will give the chance to you. So don't be havoc that if you are unable to complete the reviewer comment on time, you understand the paper lose. No, you have to, but you have to email them. If you don't email them, then you have to require to submit a new submission. So you lost. Because they start again for new submission, new reviewer, everything is done new. So you will have to a cumbersome process. So better, if you feel that you are unable to complete the reviewer comment on time, you email to editor, they will, certainly they don't say no. They say, okay, I give you the 1 month more to revise. So you saw, but what he write? Please carefully address the issue raised in the comment. One reviewer does not favor publication. He is giving you the chance, but he is writing also that one reviewer does not favor publication. Please examine and revise the paper so that it is an acceptable state. So he is warning also. He says that one of the reviewer is against of the publication of your paper. So please revise the paper which is in acceptable state. If you are submitting a revised version, they will give you the how to revise, you know. They give you, you will go there and then you log in. They are teaching you, no required to anybody have to teach, you know. They are giving the link and everything to you to go through that one. So, but after this publication of the paper, this editor is very happy with me. Every month he is sending some paper to review to me. Yesterday night I get another paper from them to review. There is a paper to review on rice husk utilization in power plant or bioenergy, something like that. Sometimes he send me, I say no, because I am not expertise on that area. 2 continuous day, previous month he sent 3 paper me to review. Why he is sending? Because I don't think I am a very good reviewer. The only things he is sending to me because I am sending the reviewer comment within the time. Because our student, one of the Prof. Sapwan student, we submitted the paper in renewable energy with Prof. Sapwan as the corresponding author from 24 November, still under review in same journal. What happened? The student who communicate with them, they say the reviewer did not responding. Then 28th February, they find out one reviewer to review his paper, but that reviewer again sleep. So now is the June, but still paper show under review. So they are sometime sending to us. Even he sent unrelated. You know, this is a 5.6 impact factor journal. What they send me to review is steel. I'm not the person from the steel, but one review from the steel I decline. Other they again send me. They say, okay, maybe this did not suit to you. Again after 1 hour I get another decline. After get another paper to review. That I say little bit suit to me, not 100% suit, but little bit, because they are talking about the nano, CNT and all these things. I say it's not good to. They are trusting me, so better I have to make relationship with this journal. So I just accept that paper. Then again next day they again send another paper. I also decline to review because not related to my field. Because if you take the unrelated paper to review, we require to study. The personal, when I take the paper, I just not blindly just go and reject the paper or accept the paper. No. Because if you do like that, they have the reviewer list. So in the case, if in the future something will happen, you are also in the problem. So as a reviewer, you understand, I review the paper, and I remember that 1 year ago I done the one paper of Pardanika, UPM. I even not imagine that 1 year ago they are going to email me. The email after 1 year, he said, doctor, you have reviewed this journal paper, and when we do the turn-in, this paper is 79% turn-in report, and you say is 90% or 18% something. I say, all of a sudden when I look that, I say, wow, how is this possible that I done the turn-in, so I done wrong? So they say, okay, if you done the turn-in, what you repeated, is it possible we get the copy? So fortunately, I did not deleted it from my Turnitin file, So I go through 1 year back file, and fortunately, I find out that the Turnitin report of that paper and what I say and what I write is same. So I just print out, save that as a PDF and email to them. So they're satisfied that guide paper published. Otherwise, if I don't give, they consider the new Turnitin report and they don't publish it. So because that nowadays, previous I don't do, but nowadays in my desktop I make one folder, reviewed paper. So I know which paper I reviewed. So sometimes if controversy or something will happen, you have the record. And even because sometimes some people want the acknowledgement, because when we submit the paper, most of the journal acknowledge you. The email, thank you for your valuable time. You are very good reviewers. We will contact again for you. Even we decline, they write same mail. They said, thank you for declining, but we hope that next time when we invite you, you will review. So you look the reviewer comment in this paper. I will give you the answer later on. The first reviewer, because most of the people are working on the KNAF. There are a lot of people working on the KNAF, but this paper is little bit not on composite. This paper is towards the bioenergy production and all these things. The subject is relevant. You saw the write-up of the reviewer, because one of the main issue concerning bioenergy is selection of the crop, their productivity, the technology involved, and their social and environmental impact. However, the article fails on many aspects. He say, okay, you take the topic, you are choosing the crop, your things, good. But they say, article failed on many of this aspect. What is the fail? Example, page number 4, line 18, KNAF poses zero environmental impact. But in the page 7 line, you saw how he read your paper, line by line he read your paper, and he's saying that page number 7, line number 24, the authors concede supplementary addition of fertilizer in KNAF production are important. However, it is not possible zero impact on environment with the use of fertilizer. They are not asking anything outside of your paper. They are asking the same what we write in manuscript. One place we write zero, other place we are setting we have to put the fertilizer. So they contradict my own writing, So they are pointing on that. Another important aspect is the absolute absence of productivity and production figure of KNAF, which would make it possible to really evaluate the potential of bioenergy production. In addition, any information on the methods of planting and harvesting could be interesting to the reader who are unaware of the crop. He is asking some more information. He say, please give the planting, give the crop production information, so the reader will aware about that thing. Then he is criticizing, then he writes some more information they are asking from you. Then again he is criticized. The authors write about the various method of converting biomass into biofuel. There are some conceptual error. For example, I do not think that the hydrolysis is a pre-treatment. He's saying that, you are saying that one, it's a hydrolysis is a pre-treatment. The process presented are not exclusive of KNAF and apply to any biomass. Although authors have highlighted some result concerning the application with KNAF, however, the structure of topic is little confusing. He don't say whole confusing, he say little confusing. The author did not achieve. Then again he is criticizing the paper. He said, author did not achieve the goal of presenting the importance and potential of industrial KNAF for bioenergy production, as there are absence of many relevant information. Many data are only qualitative, preventing the readers to obtain the true importance of the crop as a vector of bioenergy. The structure of article is confusing, and sometimes the text is not always clear. So he is again saying that confusing. And he said the structure and text of your article is not clear. Although, again he is criticizing, But again, he's saying your paper, although the subject is relevant. This is why we are talking about aim and scope. So means this paper is suited to that journal. So because that is said, the article needs a lot of improvement to merit to publication in the Renewable and Sustainable Energy Review journal. This is the first reviewer, and this is the second reviewer. You saw very small. The second reviewer is commenting, this paper is very interesting. You saw the one you saw, they said confusing, little this, and the second one is saying very interesting. Not only say interesting, you know, very interesting and useful for the research of energy conservation and utilization of industrial canal. It explored properties of industrial canal to project it as a prospective energy crop in Malaysia, which could be alternative source of future energy and fulfill the current and future energy demand of growing population. You saw? So he write a very good introduction about your paper, and he motivate you, means what you write is a good one. And then he say, I recommend it except after the following revision. So what he write? Abstract should be rewritten. Abstract should be rewritten. Supply a table of figure to show the percentage of kenaf core, oil bass, sea residue, etc. and the potential energy production. Third, the conclusion should be rewritten. And some bioenergy conversion data should be shown. For example, the biodiesel, bioethanol production and potential from the kenaf. Marginal review. He said marginal review. First, as I yesterday already discussed with you, this paper is rejected. First comment and this comment, the editor have rejected the paper. Then I appeal to the editor. I said the first reviewer is saying for a major revision, and the second reviewer is saying minor revision. So why you reject my paper? You have no what we call the ethics to reject my paper. You have two options. You have to send my paper to the third reviewer, or you have to give me the major revision. So fortunately, we have a bad experience with most of the editor that even they don't entertain your email. Some of the editor are so rude. Some of the editor are very good. You email now, after 1 hour they will apologize later and something will write. But some editors I have very bad experience. They even don't reply your email. Even you write 3 times, 4 times, they don't reply. But this editor is very good. After one day I received a good email from him. I say, no problem. I have to look into that your matters and I will come back soon to you. Then after 1 week or 10 days, he emailed that, okay, I am going to send your paper to another reviewer. And if it's up to, it means up to the reviewer, if they recommend, then I am going to give you the revision. So after that, he sent 2 more reviewers, and fortunately, both accepted, because sometimes they invite 3, 4, but some of them did not accept. But this time, they sent to the 2 more reviewers, and both of the reviewers have ready to review my paper. Look that, the third reviewer is very good. When he sent to the third reviewer said, good review paper, but I insist to and one subchapter of the other bioenergy production source available in Malaysia as comparisons to give brief idea about overall scenario of the bioenergy production. Only the comment, you know. He don't done the comment more. He just give the one line. He say, okay, compare your bioenergy production of the Malaysia with other sources. But the 4 reviewer come with lot of comment. Third reviewer is very less, but 4 reviewer more than first reviewer. The 4 reviewer come, but the good thing I like, because the first line you say, it's a relatively good paper. When they write, the reviewer write you like this, you have to feel like, you know, that one. This is the, because we feel, when he write a relevant, good paper, excellent paper, you have to feel, you know. Don't be shy. You have to feel that they are giving the good compliment to my paper. So they say relevant, good paper, but I did hope that author can include a few more details and in-depth discussion on the advantage of kenaf utilization in Malaysia, Also, it would be good if the author can address the problem in cultivation